Hello students, we will start our syllabus by some video lectures due to lockdown. We will start from microeconomics. In microeconomics, first chapter is introduction. In this chapter, we will learn about a simple economy, central problems of economy, organization of economic activities, positive and normative economics, and micro and macroeconomics. First, we will see the introduction of the microeconomics. Subject matter of economics has been studied under two branches, first one micro and second one macro. These two terms first used by Professor Ragnar Frisch in 1920. The word micro and macro are derived from Greek words, that is micros and macros. Then what is a microeconomics? Microeconomics means which study the behavior of small units of economy. Means it deals with the analysis of small units of the economy. It also concerned with a particular commodity or specific unit or behavior of small specific unit. For examples, individual price, individual consumer, individual income, etc. Then why we need the study of microeconomics? What are the importance or usages of microeconomics? First one, allocation of resources means distribution of resources. It helps in proper allocation and utilization of resources to produce the various types of the goods and services. Second one, to understanding working of economy means the microeconomics gives an idea about how the major economic decisions are taken in market economy. Next one, price determination. Microeconomics is useful in determination of relative prices of goods and services, which is based on demand and supply. Means with the help of the microeconomics, we can determine the prices of the goods and services. Next one, economic policy. Here, the microeconomics provides the tools for economic policies. It helps in to formulate the economic policies. Next one, market structure. Microeconomics helps to understand the market structure. Students, you know, in our economy, there is existence of the types of the market. For example, duopoly market, monopoly market. Means with the help of the microeconomic, we can understand the market structure. Next one, analysis of tax policy. Microeconomics helps the government in fixing the rate and the types of the taxes. Last one is solution to problem of choice. Students, we face the problem of choice due to limited resources and unlimited wants. But microeconomics helps to find not only the solution to problem but also to learn the proper use of the well. So these all are the importance of the microeconomics. Then what are the differences between the micro and the macro? How the microeconomics is differ from the macroeconomics? See here, the microeconomics study the small units of economy, whereas the macroeconomics study the overall performance of economy. Demand and supply are the main tools of the microeconomics, and aggregate demand and aggregate supply are the tools of the macroeconomics. Scope of microeconomics is narrow. Scope of macroeconomics is wider. Aim of the microeconomics is to determine the price of commodity. Aim of the macroeconomics is to determine income and employment level. In the microeconomics, the economic agents think only their own interest and their profit. But in macroeconomics, the economic agent thinks the maximum welfare of the society. Related theory of the microeconomics is theory of rights, and the related theory of macroeconomics is the theory of consumption and investment. So students, today we taken the information about the definition of microeconomics, importance of microeconomics, and what are the differences between the micro and macroeconomics.